Here we are. It's all one big space, so it obviously connects again, why we did the big pocket doors, because Mom's trying to straighten out a chair. So it's one big space. That's the beauty of this condo. We love that. We love that it just flows all the way through. And the all the way through again continues with the floor. We continued the Flooret flooring all the way throughout. We love it. I think that the risers being the same color as the floor and the stairs in this particular use wasn't working. We have such a wide 2 steps that for us, even if we were to stay here forever, it would be hard to see things. So having the risers be the white, I think adds a pop, but it's also honestly safer in a lot of ways because you see again, you have that step up. So this I think is a much more beautiful option that we did. The other thing that we did throughout, if you didn't see, is that we added all of the baseboards. We customized that. I really wanted this all notched out. I think they did a great job with that. It adds a little architectural detail to it. And remember this wall, before, now there's the TV on this wall. I originally wanted things flipped, but it just worked out that this is the better way for the space to unfold. So now we have the TV on this wall because we do have the cable connection all over here. So it's just much easier for this space to be the space where the TV is now sitting on top of the media unit. But the wall behind this, if you remember, was that massive wall of mirrors. And when we took it off, it had all that ugly glue round things all over it. Remember, we had to skim all that down, sand it all down, get it painted. So it's now everything's just that smooth, pretty Benjamin Moore, simply white. Had this rug in the condo, in the other space, in the master bedroom, and it was big enough for our needs here, so we used it to ground everything out inside of the living room. The only new pieces that you're going to see from a furniture perspective in here is this 3-strand rattan chair. I found this on the marketplace, the Facebook marketplace, which is a great place in addition to your local Salvation Armies, Goodwills, etc., to find cool pieces of furniture that you can rehab to a degree. I really wanted something big to finish out this, nice little seating area, so that way it was a nice conversation piece. You have the sofa, have the fun chair. We got new cushions, got a fun pillow in this sage color. Again, I got this from Target as well. And the lines on the pillow really reminded me of the curvature inside of the round chair, and I really like that a lot. And it adds that nice sage green color, which is in our big, beautiful art print that we got, I believe, from Minted years ago. And we brought that over here to Hawaii with us. And it's just funny how certain pieces of art will translate no matter where you live, and whatever your environment is, whatever location you change to, it's funny how things can shift along with you and still look pretty. And this is one of those pieces that kind of just goes with everything. And really, I just filled it in as best I could for our purposes here in this space. Just put a little basket down. I have my mom's poem that I've taken with me everywhere I go. And Laurel and Hardy, that's an original, that's vintage. You know that vintage word. Yep, that's vintage. And that's our living room, you guys. It's very simple, it's really clean. We really tried to keep the focus on these beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows that we have, and the greenery and the views of the ocean that we have when it's not raining. And we just kept everything else in line with that. So I hope you like it. Now we are going to move on to the hallways, the bathroom, master bedroom, and master bathroom. Let's do it. We will take you now down the hallway. The hallway is filled with a variety of storage doors. This particular set of doors we now use as our dry pantry storage, which is great. But the best thing about all of these doors is the updated hardware. Even if you have old doors, we have the old doors, guys, the kind with all the wood grain in them. We repainted them, the pretty Benjamin Moore Simply White, but we updated the hardware and it changes the look and feel. So if we could recommend anything that you could do to recommend, if I could recommend anything for you to do in your So if I could recommend one thing to do to any doors that may look less than fresh, change your hardware. So come on down. You can enter into the guest room through either the hallway or through those pocket doors that we showed you before, which is always nice. Adds a little extra light inside of the hallway. Now, I never showed you folks what the bathrooms look like. So right now I'm going to show you before pictures of the bathrooms. So take a good gander at these. Now let's take a look at the after. We did a quick update inside of these bathrooms. We really had a purpose, we had a goal. So first change, the floor, okay? The tile, we did not rip out the tile. The tile has kind of pinky with some gray and other kind of beige undertones throughout the tile. And the grout itself was a really dark brown. So project number one that I did was get the grout pen. I got a grout pen from Home Depot. Again, I will link to that grout pen in the description box. It worked wonders. I spent an evening in here just hanging out, listening to music and coloring in my grout. And what a world of difference. It brightens everything up, and it's a really inexpensive alternative to a full-scale renovation if that's just not in your budget or not in your timeline. Great option. The other thing that we did that was a huge, huge, huge value add for us in the bathrooms, the countertops. These were the 1970s cultured marble. They were hideous, as you saw from those before pictures, and it ran not just from here to where you could use maybe even contact paper. I'm sure you've seen plenty of DIYs where you could do contact paper on those types of sinks. Well, our sink is one continuous bowl and countertop and backsplash. So what we did was we hired a company, Oahu Tub Experts. They did a great job, great, great, great job. I will link to their description below. And they came in and they do a great sand down, scrape everything off, and then they sprayed it. I wanted just a nice, pretty, simple white. They also did our shower stall. We had the really gross, old, frosted 1970s style doors. We took those down and they just did a really great job inside of the shower. As you can see, they made it just super fresh, bright white. It was that ugly yellow, world of difference, so fresh. And I wanted to soften things up in here a little bit. So we just added the shower curtain rod. And again, great find, quick and easy for us. Found this, I believe it's that Opal House brand in Target. This great little shower curtain. You know me, I love some tassels. Never thought I would love tassels this much, but I do. Well, what else did we update inside of this bathroom? We updated the paint. Again, we changed the hardware on the doors. We painted the cabinets. I have to get the name of this color again. I really love it. It is a gray that has, I would say, more green undertones to it, but it's a beautiful gray. I replaced the hardware and we replaced the plumbing. So this is a center set faucet that we had here. So it has 3 holes, but they're close, you know, the 4-inch center set. So we had to get kind of the one solid piece, but I like this transitional design. It's by Daltile. We got that. And we replaced the toilet paper holder. We replaced the towel bar holder, and we replaced the toilet. And we just added some accessories. This was a picture that I took of Diamond Head years back on one of our vacations, and we had it framed out. We like that print. And it adds little warmth again inside of a very kind of bright and happier bathroom. And then I have another print over here in that same kind of a frame. So this was really a quick, easy update. The other thing, sorry, 2 more things that we updated. Lighting. We updated the vanity lighting. So just a little bit more, again, transitional in design. And then we updated the flush mount light. These were all very old and very boring, as you saw again in the before. So again, here's a quick before the bathroom, and now here's your after. As we continue down the hallway, we have more storage, which is awesome. We love storage. Again, I replaced the pulls on these doors. We kept all the doors, just refinished them, painted, added the darker hardware. Same thing down here. What we did was, oh, before I go to the doors, look up. We have another light fixture, the same light fixture I had custom made through the Etsy shop for the foyer. We added the same light on this hall, which I love. And my husband and my father-in-law, when he came out to visit us a couple months back, they took on this project. I wanted more symmetry between the pantry style doors that open up and this. This was that old kind of accordion style that was broken in our laundry. It's a stacked washer dryer in here. So they built out so that we could now have 2 doors that open up and we could access our laundry. And I thought it'd be fun at the end of the hallway as you walk towards something that's kind of bright and pretty and beautiful. And this artist, Claire, I've loved her work for ages and I've used her work for ages. I first saw her Etsy shop years ago. It just moves me. I have so many of her prints. The one in the foyer is her print. This is her print. The one in that bathroom is her print. So I will link to her Etsy shop also down below in the description. So come on in, let me show you the master bedroom. Here we go. So this was really just cosmetic updates, guys. We, again, brightened everything up with Simply White, the paint. I told you I was gonna put the bed on this back wall instead of having it come out from this wall. I really wanted to see the head of the bed. Bedding, this custom bench that I had made. This is a Bernhardt custom bench from years back. They actually don't make this one anymore, but had this made, custom fabric, love it. This bed we've had forever. I honestly can't wait to get rid of this bed. But we had it, it works. We're repurposing and reusing where we can, mixing highs and lows. And this bedding, again, this is another bedding piece that I got from Target. This quilt, this gray, kind of carries out. And then we're gonna see the grays everywhere else in the house. Had these leather pillows, so I thought, let me balance them out with these other cute Euroshams that I had made, again, very long time ago. And I just happened to bring them out here and they worked really great. Everything in here is super simple. I talked to you guys a lot in the plans for this room about using a custom fabric and this beautiful, again, sage green color on a big bed here, maybe doing a focal wall. As life would have it, some changes have occurred. We are so close to talking about those changes, but for right now, we kind of kept it simple and grounded so that way anything could happen. And that's really the master bedroom. Now let's show you the master bathroom, because the before of that master bathroom, I'm going to launch into that one right about now. So take a look at the before of what we were working with. And here's the after. Obviously the biggest change that you can see right off the bat is all of that really dark navy blue, crazy tile, floor to ceiling everywhere is so much brighter. And once again, Oahu Tub Experts came through like champs. I wanted to paint it and I knew I couldn't do it myself, DIYing it. There's not a lot of ventilation in here, and using those Rust-Oleum products just off the shelf, it wouldn't have been okay. So I hired the experts to come in, take a look, and the solution was basically they take an acid wash and they wash down all the tile, they scrape off any of the stuff, and then they spray it whatever custom color I wanted. So we tried out a couple of different grays, very whitish gray, and that's the color that we came up with, and it brightens everything up so much. So that was a huge change, so worth it for a quick, easy update to your bathroom, whether you can't fully renovate just yet or you're looking for just something to kind of tide you over. It's budget friendly and it really made a world of difference aesthetically for us. The countertops as well, we took the countertop just like we did in that hall bath, and these were that ugly cultured marble that went everywhere, and we had these sprayed white. Same faucet in this sink, this Delta center set faucet, which is great. Same paint color. We painted all of this down. Again, same hardware. I know I'm being boring, same. You will understand why here soon. And our biggest issue was the vanity itself, not in the best of shape overall, and I really didn't like how the doors looked. there wasn't much that we could do. They aren't solid wood doors. They were more or less like that MDF that was just wearing over time. So a great solution to that, guys, if you've got some doors and hardware that just isn't working for you, you can take a cafe curtain that you can get anywhere, or you can get fabric that you love and custom size it. And I got a little rod that would suit the innards, so I stuffed it all the way to the top. And we took this fabric that we, again, I think it's a Threshold brand from Target. Once again, they came through, they had a great color that kind of matched what we were having here. We cut it and we hemmed it back up, and it looks so cute. It is so cute. We are so happy with how this came out. And it's a great solution if you don't like your cabinetry doors. It's a great way to add some texture. It's a great way to pull in a print without using it in a rug, without putting color on your walls. Little cafe curtain, guys. We got both of this jute rug and the jute rug that is in the hall bath. The Bed Bath & Beyond here on Oahu was closing, and I got an amazing deal. I believe I got this runner and the hall bath jute rug for $49. That is crazy. Such a good deal. So take a look and see wherever you are, what stores are closing, and go and try to find whatever you need and negotiate a little bit, because they're probably going to work with you. The other things that we did was the lighting. We updated the lighting in here. These lights are a bit more on the modern side of transitional as opposed to traditional. They are modern and very simplistic, streamlined flush mount lights. These are way bigger than those other lights, as you saw from those before pictures. They add so much more light and they just give you more scale. We really needed more oomph up there. So it worked out quite well. And as you come down, all of this, which is pretty awesome, this is all of our closet storage. So again, we really are not short on storage inside of this condo, which is awesome. And we didn't do anything in here other than paint the doors. So let me bring you into the other section of the bathroom. And again, nice, quick, easy update that we got in here as well. Once again, all of the walls were floor to ceiling. All of that deep navy blue crazy tile was everywhere. So again, they acid washed it, they sprayed it all down. We put in new towel bars in a nice chrome. These are Moen towel bars. Added pretty towels. We updated our toilet again. A new toilet paper holder. Just some pretty decor to make things cuter. Fun little waste basket, a laundry basket. And again, the Oahu Tub Expert folks, they glazed down all of this hideous, ugly yellow shower. As you can see from those before pictures, this was all yellow. There were like the rail part that was the curtain that was nailed into the actual piece. They filled in all of those holes beautifully. It's just so much more seamless and pretty and bright and clean and fresh. And it's just a world of difference, guys. If you need to update your bathroom and you're in between on a renovation project, this is a great option that can tide you over for a couple of years as you save up for that big renovation that you're hoping to do. That is our home tour. I hope that you appreciate, enjoy, and maybe get inspired to do some projects similar to what we did in your new space. And I really hope that you have questions about anything that I covered or something that I didn't cover that you saw that you're curious about. Please ask me and I will do my best to answer those questions for you. And as promised, guys, the big news is we are moving back to Delaware. We are leaving Oahu, and it was a tough decision for us. This didn't come lightly. It didn't come lightly for us to make this move out here. We are so thankful for this experience that we've had. For right now in our lives, there's a plethora of reasons why we're doing this, and I'm not going to get into all of them on this video, but it's the best choice for us. We are happy. We are, again, just really appreciative and really grateful for the opportunity that we've had out here. We are also really proud of this home that we created. And we did a lot of these things specifically out there in the kitchen, the real renovation stuff. We did that for us. Like, that's who we are. What you see out there is who we are. And we may not have gotten all the new furniture and all the new everything else that we had planned on getting, but we made this place a really great home for a while we've been here. And now we will hopefully pass that on to someone else who loves it and appreciates it just as much as we do. And yeah, here's to the next journey. So thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed or liked, please do that. And I will see you guys soon.